Welcome to the League of Melanated Gentlemen podcast. I am Spencer, and I'm one of your hosts on this podcast that we do. And today I'm joined by the other two members of the League of Melanated Gentlemen to give you a review of an internet list.
Yes, sir. This is Brandon.
And of course, I am Jordan.
Now, before we get to, talking about the internet and how terrible they are at making lists, we must first tell you about the places where you can find us and reach us and contact us and tell us what you think, how you feel. And that is information that Jordan is going to give you right now.
Yeah, we're on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and we're at the League of Melanated Gentlemen. That's where you can find us at. Get with us, talk to us, and let us know what you think about all of our episodes that come out on a weekly basis. Then again, don't forget to rate and review us on whatever streaming service that you use, whether it be Spotify or Apple Podcasts or even YouTube. We also drop episodes there. And then don't forget to oh wait, no, that's everything. That's everything. Schedule updates. Weekly, the episodes drop on Mondays for the main podcast. Bi-weekly, we have LMG Presents Marvel Multiverse RPG. That is the Marvel role-playing game that we play here on the channel. If you like Marvel and you're into Dungeons and Dragon role-playing type game, that is what we play here.
Are
And
you still,
then
has the cataclysm concluded?
the Cataclysm is still going.
Jesus,
That's how it is. So
y'all
we
been
we
cataclysming with Kang for
A
years
year.
now.
Yeah, in a year.
I would say I think we might have about two or three more, and then I think we will be done. And then we're moving on to something special. But I do have an upcoming announcement. I don't know if I should announce it yet. Is it too
No, no,
soon?
yeah, wait, make him
Yeah,
wait.
wait till right. Yeah, wait
Yeah,
till
yeah,
right.
yeah. I'll give another maybe week or two announce something special about that for the listeners of this podcast. But we will continue. We have Wrestling with Worldwide Willis.
Do we have
That's
wrestling for a while, Willis?
I was going to ask that. Brandon, should I continue to keep saying this
I
or
mean, yeah, we definitely it's an archive. You know what I mean? Shout out to Netflix. They have an archive of all wrestling events going dating way back to the 60s, 70s, 80s. So similar to that, we have a plethora of archives for those who want to listen to the Wrestling Worldwide Willis podcast.
okay?
See how I did that? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, I
All right.
like it. I like it. So yeah, Brandon has his wrestling podcast that is archived that you can go check out. It's almost 100 episodes deep. And then, of course, on weekly now, no longer bi-weekly, weekly now, we have DC Animation with Spencer and Friends. That is Spencer's review podcast where he is talking about the entirety of the DC animated universe, and he is currently discussing Young Justice season 1.
Yes, every Friday we're talking about two episodes of Young Justice. So watch Young Justice and then join me weekly as we talk about it. If
Mhm.
you watch an episode and you have questions or you don't know who somebody is, I'm probably going to help you out with that because my guest also has no idea who a bunch of people are.
There you have it. So don't feel bad if you are new to not only the DC anime universe, but new to maybe Young Justice.
Yeah.
Join Spencer and his friend on the adventure.
It's a really good show. The fact that I'm dedicating the year to reviewing it, yeah, join me. Join me on the journey. But
And there you have it.
so, as I said before, we love an internet list around here, and
Mhm.
we often disagree with internet lists, as most people do. I don't think that there exists a correct internet list
Sure.
because they're all subjective, they all have opinions, they all, have feelings and bias, and like it doesn't matter how you look at it. There are a lot of things that can't really be quantified. And
Hmm.
so, because of that, internet lists are always super subjective. And so, we like to occasionally take an internet list, review it, see how we feel about it, critique it, break down our own feelings. And again, I know for a fact that up to a top 10, I've never completely agreed with a list. I've never looked at a list on the internet and been like, this is 100% correct. For a top five, maybe,
Hmm.
because there are situations where a top five can be hard to dispute depending on the topic. This one is going to be rappers, so of course, there's so much bias,
Yeah.
and it's really difficult, at least in my opinion, to definitively say whether or not a certain rapper is better than another rapper because how are you quantifying that?
Hmm.
Um, because if you're looking at, because honestly, what I started to realize, this is a random thing that I thought about one day, and this is kind of off topic, but also on topic. I was like, do I actually like Justin Timberlake or do I just like Timbaland and Pharrell?
Hmm.
Ooh, that's a good
I get the question. I mean, I like Justin Timberlake, but I get the question.
I
I
mean,
get it.
that's the thing. Like, I think I like Justin Timberlake, but like, do I just like Timbaland and Pharrell? And like, whoever was singing the song would have given me that because of Timbaland and Pharrell?
I think if you think about it, Timberlake and Pharrell really only work with really, 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 really top tier artists. So it's kind of hard because it's like you could say the same for, I mean, you can't, RIP to Aaliyah, but she only worked with Timberland and Pharrell. So it's like,
Yeah, and that's the thing.
it's,
Like, yes, that's
yeah.
the thing. I caught myself asking myself that question. Like,
Mm,
is that? And I will still say that I like Justin. Like, nobody's gonna take that away from me.
yeah.
But it made me wonder. Like, do I like Justin Timberlake? Because I know I like Pharrell and Timberland,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
I've
100%.
seen because I've seen them across artists be
Yeah.
like, yeah. So yeah, it just made me. So I said that to say that like, what are you even using to judge whether or not you think somebody's good?
Yeah.
Um, because I know that beats are very important to me, but honestly, that doesn't often have anything to do with the rapper.
True.
So is that even a fair assessment?
I will say, a metric for me is beat selection, right?
Yeah,
Like that's a metric for me because I feel like there's a lot of great rappers out here who just pick bad beats.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
And that's
Or
the thing. There are some rappers who are terrible rappers, but the beat is just
selection. Yeah, the
is what I
metric
need.
in beat selection goes up because some of them know I gotta lean heavily on the beat more than my lyrics, you know.
Yeah,
That's
because
a lot of new rappers.
yeah, like I
Yeah,
have said, I love DaBaby. I don't know if I actually like DaBaby or if his beats just get me going.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
For me, I think when it comes to him, it definitely probably gets me going.
I
I
like
do I think that I think compared to all of the mumble rappers around him, I actually like DaBaby,
I do
but
too.
I think it was him and mumble rappers it felt like at the time. And I'm not a mumble rapper guy, but if you have a really good beat, I don't care what you're saying.
Yeah,
I mean, he also always raps off beat too, so there's that.
yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot there. And
Hmm.
because for some people, it's like, is what they're rapping about important? Is their rhyme scheme or their flow important? Is their use of literary devices important? Like, I just, yeah, there's a lot involved. And I'm not a hip hop scholar the way that a
Hmm.
lot of hip hop listeners are, which I think is why the beat holds a lot of weight for me.
Yeah.
Even though, should I be using that to determine if I like a rapper? Arguably, no.
Hmm.
But yeah, I just did a bunch of talking. Um, I said all of that to say every list is subjective, and everybody has their opinions and feelings, and the internet does too, and so do we. And so we're going to look at the list that the internet has. This is according to Billboard. And
Hmm.
Billboard is kind of, I don't like to use the word authority, but they determine what is hot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
literally.
agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Also, we'll add this list is 2 years out of date. I tried to get the most updated list, but they want you to pay it. It's behind a paywall, so yeah, we ain't doing all that.
Nah.
So yeah, if there is someone on here that you maybe think should have been on there from 2024, 2025, they might be, but that ain't the list we got.
Because that's another like category is like their influence. Like,
Mm,
how much weight does their influence have on their greatness?
yeah,
Because for some people, like, yeah, I don't know. It just, there's a lot of stuff to consider. And I guess, yeah, depending on where you hold your weight will determine who you think is great. Like in basketball, if you think that a shooter is more valuable than a dunker, then that's going to determine what your list looks like.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, if you prefer big men over guards,
Yeah.
all those things.
So yeah, like if you want somebody who is very specifically a conscious rapper, or if you want somebody who has a lot of volume,
Mm,
then, just as examples, because there are a lot of people who were like, oh, well, that person died, so they don't have enough of a catalog to be in the conversation.
right.
Yeah, but like, is their catalog excellent
Hmm.
or not? Because, and then there are some people, it's like, well, they ain't got no mixtapes. And that's important to me is mixtapes. It's like, well, okay, so,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
crazy.
I am saying all of that to say that you are entitled to your opinion, even if the world disagrees with you when it
Yeah,
comes to music.
yeah. Some of y'all are just wrong, but
There are
I
some people
understand.
that are wrong.
Yeah,
And, it's like that sometimes.
facts.
But let's get to it, and we'll just talk about it. So, also we've already done the greatest rappers out of Atlanta. So if you want to go check out that episode, be sure and go check that one out. So
Yeah.
here we go, starting off strong. I guess at number 50, we got Rick Ross.
Ricky Rose.
I mean, we know him. A lot of songs that he's definitely known for. Um, 50 is kind of, I think, low in my opinion.
I would agree. I
Uh,
think,
yeah, I guess I assumed he'd be in the high
30s.
30s. Like
yeah, same.
38 is where I predicted Rick Ross.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
trying to look up his
yeah, he's got
discography,
he's got a
but
lot of, I mean, I think like Every Day I'm Hustling was a big thing.
Oh yeah,
and yeah, man, and just yeah, Maybach Music, that was like a whole deal. His features have been crazy, and Rick Ross is to me one of the best to ever do it as far as beat selection, like beat selection and like overall understanding of music. Because if you listen to his music, like he be having violins, horns, you know what I mean? Not the normal, just drug rapper type of beats. Like
Yeah.
he has,
yeah.
like his sounds like a symphony almost sometimes. And so to me, I've always had a lot of respect for him. And so, yeah, 50 is crazy.
And Rick
He,
Ross is one of those people that like was he actually living the life he was talking about, or
I,
was he just telling stories?
I
And
think he was living it.
does that weigh at all?
I think he was one of the rappers who told the truth. Now he might have bent the truth a little bit, but I
Yeah.
think for a lot of it, I think he told the truth.
To me, I mean, rapping is storytelling. So I don't really care if they live it or not. If they can describe it well enough to where I
I do
somewhat believe it.
sometimes. I do sometimes. Now, if you're a hardcore rapper and you grew up in the suburbs and you talking shooting people, killing people, guns and drugs, I'm just not gonna believe like that. Ain't
Yeah,
that ain't it?
maybe so. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, his delivery, his lyrics, like he was very like descriptive. So yeah, 50 is crazy.
Yeah. Number 49, we got Rev Run from Run DMC.
Absolutely
That,
not.
This feels correct. Like I feel like that's an
where to say
appropriate
absolutely
placement.
not.
Bro, no. No, bro. I can't go for it.
Uh,
Are
Above
you,
uh,
oh, you
Rick
don't
I'm
like
Ross,
leaning.
the
I'm leaning with Brandon. And I don't know if because we're younger.
sucking MCs no, bro. I can't go for it.
one day I put on my hat?
Yeah, I can't put on my chain. Everybody, I was like, nah, bro. And I don't want to be biased towards 90s. Like, it's some dudes in the 90s or 80s that were dope, but Randy, like, he was more like swag. He had some, like, he
So
was
he was
good
more
at,
influence than
yeah, felt more
rapper.
influence. Obviously, the crossover they did with
Yeah, walk this way.
Walk This Way, that was huge for the culture.
Yeah.
Like, he was foundational in creating the culture, but as an individual, absolutely not.
So you think as a rapper, no.
Yeah, no, like it because this is individual. Could you spit better than he can't? I would like,
Well, that's the question
yeah.
is what all are we considering? Because if we're looking at just ability to rap, like you get on a mic and go,
See, yeah, and I can see where to me it shouldn't just be rapping on a mic. That should be a large part of it, but obviously impact all that other stuff. But to me, that's more like businessman type stuff because obviously he had a successful reality show, his family, all that stuff. But nah, bro, you're not better than Rick
Yeah.
Ross. Oh, not on a bad day.
I agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I'm with Brandon. I don't think he needs to be on top 50. That might
I
be blasphemous, but
I
Yeah,
agree that like above Rick Ross is pretty crazy, but also we think Rick Ross should have been higher on the
yeah,
list anyway.
yeah. He should have been
yeah.
30s.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I say it's appropriate just because of yeah, like the impact and what like taking time period into account, I guess,
yeah,
and how Run DMC made a lot happen and a lot possible moving forward. Like I feel like it's one of those situations of like without them we don't get dot dot dot.
yeah. I can see that.
So yeah, I'd say yeah, like influence impact 49 feels right.
Yeah,
Number 48, we got Melly Mel. Uh,
He was one of
I'm
like
gonna be
the
honest.
first rappers, right? Like
Yeah,
he like
yeah. He's one of
yeah.
those.
super
Yeah,
early days.
yeah.
Again, like Brandon said, I put on my shoe, I go outside. Like, yeah, so I can't.
And I don't want to sound like we're just disrespecting legends, but it's
But
just
that's the thing, at the time that's what
You're
hip
right.
hop was.
it just feels very Bill Russell ish in the
Yeah, like
fact that like
they make me think of like Curtis Blow.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like we're putting like with the whole Bill Russell argument. It's like he won a lot and he was great. And it was like, okay, he was one of the first greats. But if you put him out here in the modern day and I judge his game, the dude shot 40% from the field and he was shooting straight layups. So I have to now think, okay, we've evolved now. Like
Yep.
even if I was judging him compared, like let's say it was 1996, and I was judging him, I'd be like, nah, bro, like you're not hanging with Rakim or Nas or Jay Z or any of them. So it's just I don't know.
Yeah. I think that yeah, this is one of like because whenever you use the word greatest, again, it's a matter of like what are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that this is a paved the way entry.
Yeah.
And yeah, because yeah, like by what standard was this person good?
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Number 47, we got MC Light from Salt and Pepper.
She is not from Salt and
Not from
Pepper.
Salt and Pepper at all.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm tripping.
Salt and Pepper are from Salt and Pepper.
Well, I was thinking of a third girl.
It's
What was her
Spinderella?
name?
disrespectful.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
It's disrespectful.
My
Yeah,
bad.
what are we doing?
Yeah, it's
My bad.
disrespectful.
My
The
bad.
first woman on the list, and we just disrespecting. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Should have known. Should have
Now,
known.
hang on. I will say, in regards to what we are just talking about rappers, I would probably put Rev Run over her. But that's probably just
You
me.
don't know who she is, it sound like.
Oh, dude, that was a mistake.
I like MC Light. I think MC Light is fire. Like,
I do too.
first of all, she fine. Secondly,
And she
uh,
looks great today
she looks
from what
great
I've
today.
seen.
Yeah. Uh, but and she can really rap. Like, you know what I mean? And she was one of the first ones, but she could really rap. And
Mhm.
like, like I don't want to sound like all old rap is bad because there's some times where you hear that type of flow and it's like, oh, okay, like that was good. I felt like she was one of those. And so I'm cool with her being here. I think some other changes could be made, but I'm cool with her.
I think that she was a little later than, I put on my hat. Like
Yeah.
she was late 80s, early 90s, I feel like.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
she was from a time when lyrics were a little more important and like we were getting more involved in what we were discussing. And because she was a woman, she had to be
Yeah.
at least solid
Yeah.
because the gates were kept pretty tight.
Yeah. Rock with MC Light.
Sure. Uh, this is I think way low for
Jeez.
him. Number 46, we got Jada Kiss.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, can y'all do the laugh? Aha! Can y'all
Yeah,
do it?
I can't. I'll
No,
hurt my.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
no.
do that.
Okay.
Be
I was
coughing.
curious.
That's
I
his
was
name.
curious. That's literally the
Yeah,
first sentence
I'm
it
coming off of
says.
COVID, so I don't have my full range.
Yeah. Yeah, Jadakiss, he gotta be lower, bro. Now,
Yeah, lyrically, it's crazy.
if I was playing the opposite here, I would say he didn't have a ton of just what we call hits, global hits. But if you're
True.
tapped into hip hop, it's like everybody knew Jadakiss was one of them dudes.
I think I agree. I think that as far as commercial success,
Yeah,
he's not very high,
yeah.
but honestly, he was from a time period where I think there was like I guess hip hop was in the mainstream, but not yet, if that makes sense. Like it wasn't he's because when I think Jadakiss, I think early 2000s, and I feel like there was still kind of like the billboards were starting to merge, but they were still like there were still hip hop fans and then fans of like pop music, but that they hadn't completely merged together quite yet
Mm,
when Jadakiss was really going. And an argument could be made for that happening whenever, but um yeah, I feel like if he if he had been at his height a little bit later,
hmm.
then he may have found a little more success. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and he doesn't really have a classic album. Like he was part of a
Yeah.
really good group. You know what I mean? He went up. He was on songs of some of the greatest to ever do it, and he rapped really well. But it's just the fact that he doesn't have a solo album that's like a classic. Where I think if he did, and I think they even mentioned it on this article, like or this little blurb here, he'd be up there.
Yeah. I think lyrically he go crazy.
Yeah, he is. I mean, I remember when he what was that thing they were doing with the live performances against each other?
Verses.
Yeah, versus he carried that thing. He bodied it. So like, yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah. Number 45, we got Ice T. He is I would say he is more recognizable these days as an actor,
Oh no,
but
100%.
Yeah,
of
100%.
But
course we know him as a rapper.
that's
Yeah,
these days though, because like I have been watching SVU for 20 years. So for 20 years he has been Tutuola for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
But um yeah, I think that he's very influential in the I guess not necessarily conscious rap, but a lot of the fuck the police rap. Like
yeah.
he was
Yeah.
Early gangster rap,
very
which was
important
more that. Yeah,
for the fuck the police rap.
yeah. This makes sense. This makes sense. He influenced a lot of like the new coming, like especially West Coast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Number 44, we have Queen Latifah. Oops.
I love
Again,
Queen Latifah.
I think a lot more people know her. And when I say a lot more people, I'm talking about like the younger general kind of casual person knows her more as an actor than a rapper.
But she got in the acting game early. Like she was young when she was on Living Single.
Yeah.
yeah. She
Like
was.
similar to Will Smith. Like she has done more as an actor than as a rapper. I think
Yeah.
rap is how she started and of course got in the game. But yeah, like I'm she's one of the people I'm okay with it if you recognize her as an actress rather than a rapper. Just because of
I,
how early she got into the acting game and how long she's been acting compared to her musical career.
yeah. I mean, I'm cool with it. I mean, she has some really good songs. Um, and she could always rap. It didn't matter. Like whenever she was brought onto a song, she could rap. So yeah,
Like
I'm
Queen
cool with it.
Latifah to me is one of the people who can do everything.
Yeah,
Like she can do everything. She has all the talents.
yeah,
Like she's funny.
yeah.
She's a
Whenever,
really good actress.
absolutely. When we do our actress list, I'm looking forward to where she is there.
But yeah, like she's yeah, she can do anything she wants. She can dance, like she can do everything.
Yeah, facts.
Uh Number 43, looking like a 2000s brother right here. We got Bun B. So one half of UGK. Uh,
Mm,
I like Bun B.
I also like Bun B.
I like him. I like Bun B, but is he the worst of the members of UGK?
The worst. I think he's the best of the two.
I think Pimp C's better.
Spencer, you gotta break the tie.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't know.
Pimp C
Um,
was, bro, the swag was crazy. And the lyrics were there. Like, it felt like Houston when he rapped. Where, I mean, Bun B kind of, but like, if he didn't tell me he was from Houston, I would have been like, oh, yeah, you from Houston. You know what I mean? I don't know.
come back to me. I don't know because I like them both.
Yeah.
I like pretty equally. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
do we think that Bun B should be at 43?
No.
Should he
I
be?
think he's. I think he should be around like. 43 is fine. From like maybe like 45, 46.
As an individual rapper, no.
So you don't think
Like
he should
not
be
on the
on the
list
list
at
at
all.
all?
No. Not top 50. As an individual, no.
Okay.
I think if we were doing groups, absolutely. But
Yeah, groups for sure.
yeah, groups for sure. I mean, they're I think it's really good. I don't want to get me wrong, but top 50, I don't know.
Honestly, I think I heard the first time I ever heard Drake, he was on a Bun B song.
Mm.
Okay.
Number 42, 150th of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Uh, we got at 42 Redman.
I
I'm
mean,
actually surprised he's on this because
I'm not mad at it because Redman can
I,
rap.
I don't know if he's better than Bun B in my opinion, but
He's a better rapper than Bobby to me. He's a better rapper. I don't know if he has the
uh,
accomplishments that Bumby has, but Bumby as an individual, I don't know what type of
is he
accomplishment.
better than Method?
No, Method is
No.
better.
Yeah, okay, all right, I
Oh,
agree.
yeah.
I agree.
But I think Method will be. That's why I think it's fine because I think Method will be higher. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now, is
Yeah,
he
like I
better
said,
than Rick Ross? I don't think so. But
nah.
yeah,
Like I said, 150th of the Wu-Tang Clan.
that's crazy.
Uh,
That's,
I did
number
wonder who the Wu Tang. There's so many. I don't even know.
yeah.
I couldn't. How many people are in the Wu Tang?
it's like 300. I
Uh,
heard.
honestly, I could probably only name
Yeah, it's
five
only
to
like
six of them.
it's only like five famous ones. The rest of
Yeah,
Yeah.
them
like
was just
I
hanging out.
like just every like, they're like the X-Men. Everybody
Yeah, they were just
get a
hanging out.
jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah, they handed them badges out, huh?
yeah.
Uh, number 41, we got E40.
I love E40. On my
He look,
personal list, E40's higher, but like overall, I'm not mad about this. But I
and how
love
old is this
E40.
picture? Same with Bun B. Like he looked like he's straight out the 2000s. Like how old is this?
I
Hmm.
think it's a somewhat recent picture because I feel like in the 2000s, E40 didn't have locks, and in this picture, he does.
Well, his jeans just look super huge. That shirt looks super huge.
And
From
maybe
the
he
So
Bay,
yeah,
just
man.
still wears big clothes.
Yeah, from the
I mean,
Bay.
yeah, he could. Yeah,
Um, yeah, this is tough. Do I think he's better than Rick Ross? Absolutely not. Do I think he should be on the list? I do.
he should be around 48 to me.
Yeah,
I think he's where he should be, but also I really like E40.
Yeah, I do like his flow. Like he has a pretty good flow.
yeah,
Yeah. And I feel like E40, because nobody sounds like E40 to me.
Agreed.
right.
Like E40 is E40. And like anybody who sounds like E40 sounds like they're doing a bad impression of E40. Like
Hmm.
he's unique and yeah, I like E40. And to bring something different is hard to do with as much as there is going on in rap, I think. But yeah, I think his uniqueness holds a lot of weight for me.
That's fair. That's definitely fair. Number 40, we have Dr. Dre. I'm
Absolutely not.
actually not on the list.
No.
I think this right here is more of his influence.
I think this is an influence pick
I
because
think this is an influence. Yes.
I feel
Bro,
like Dr. Dre. is I don't necessarily want to use the word transcend, but I feel like as far as an icon of hip hop and rap music, he should be high, but like as a rapper,
Yeah, no, he didn't write any of his own lyrics. Which, again, there will be other people on this list who didn't write their lyrics. However, he like wasn't. I mean, he was a part of the creative process, but he wasn't a rapper. He just ended up rapping because someone told him to do it. And so E40, I mean,
Dr. Dre.
uh, Easy E just wrote his lyrics, or Ice Cube wrote his lyrics for him, and he just rapped them, and then was the leader of NWA. So I'm like, I gotta give you a little bit of a ding for that because it's like, no, like Spencer said, influence. If we're talking on producers and all that stuff, cool. But like, this is rappers list, and so to me, that's not fair. Even like,
That's not true rap for you.
yeah, like even if he wasn't like a super lyric, there will be people in here who are not super lyrical rappers and can still be high. This dude just wasn't a natural rapper to me. He was just coerced into rapping. And you know what I mean? So to me, that's just not. I don't know. That's crazy.
I think that's fair, but I think that's most likely why he's on the list. He was a rapper who had influence, and I'm pretty sure that's why he's on the list.
That's what I would assume.
Yeah. Number 39, Ludacris. Way lower than I thought it would be. I thought he would be in the early 30s.
I
Maybe even late 20s.
as the podcast knows, I love Ludacris. And I don't because of the fact that I love Ludacris, I don't really know where he should be, like genuinely, because my bias says, why is my nigga so low? And I am not able to get past that right now. So I will relinquish my time.
I struggle with Ludacris. I'm gonna be honest because sometimes when I listen to his music today, I go, "Wow, that isn't as good as I thought it was." Didn't age, a lot of his stuff doesn't age well. Um, but at the time, I mean, it was fire. I mean, obviously, we all know he can rap. Like that wasn't ever a problem. It was just, and I think more for me, I'm not into the like comedic. I'm not usually into the comedic rapper where I feel like that's what he heavily leaned on. So he definitely should be top 50 easily. Should he be next to Dr. Dre of all people? No, like that's a severe gap between the two. But I'm okay with him here, I guess.
Yeah. He had something come out recently, and I was not a big fan of it. I think it was like some freestyle. I don't know if it was a freestyle or an actual song. I
Hmm.
wasn't a big fan of it. It was like maybe a month or two ago.
Just hasn't aged well, man. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I think that
Uh,
also the fact that he leans into comedy, it sounds like is not a thing that you enjoy generally.
And I
Rhythm
think
Brand don't like laughing.
it's not that I don't like laughing. It's when you make jokes, that's not gonna hit in 10 years. It's not. It's just not. So it's very time based. So if I listen
No,
to
so you're
his
saying
record,
it's dated.
yeah, it's dated. So if you make a joke about George Bush in 2001, cool. But in 2026, everybody gonna be like, okay, okay, I guess. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know. If it's heavily relying on that, it ain't gonna last.
Okay. Ludacris did spend a lot of time talking about hoes.
True.
Like
Which
a lot of time talking about hoes.
yeah, heavily dedicated to that.
Number 38, we got Gucci Mane. Nah, he was way higher on the Atlanta list than 38.
Well, I mean, Ludacris was too, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
because it was a list of one area. So I don't know if we've talked about this already, but is how did y'all feel about like because there was Gucci Mane and then like he disappeared for a minute and then came back as a new person?
He's a
Prison.
clone, bro.
He went to
That too.
prison.
He got
I think
reformed.
yeah, it sounds like he's a clone because that's a different man.
That's prison. That's a prison dude to you, bro.
You can either come out positive or come out
Like
negative, huh?
he got veneers in prison.
I mean, I think he got veneers when he came back. I think, but I
Okay.
may be wrong on that. I don't really know.
He's one of those people I'm like, no, you're different. You're a clone.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
why
locked
is
in
your
film.
skull shaped differently than it was when you last time I saw you?
Yeah,
But anyway, Gucci's music.
I, I I'm not the biggest Gucci guy. I was a Jeezy guy, so
Same. No, Team Jeezy.
yeah, I was never like super enamored with this song. Now I will say it was some stuff like I remember that song with Mario. He was a feature. Was he a feature on that? I can't
What
remember.
song?
But I forgot what that song's called. I'm trying to look it up. But Gucci's cool. I don't know if he's top 50, but he cool. He had a moment. He had a
I would think he's top 50. I would
Uh,
think so.
would you put him above Ludacris?
Me personally, no.
Would you put
Yeah.
him over Rick Ross?
I have not spent enough time with his music, I would say.
Oh, break up.
I spend more time with Rick Ross's music than I have with Gucci Mane.
Mario and Gucci Mane break up. But yeah.
Oh, is that the dun, 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 why would you want to break
Yeah,
up?
exactly. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I
I
know.
like that
Okay,
one.
I completely forgot about that song.
Yeah. And I think my bias, and I'll say I am fully biased on this. Like I wasn't tapped in fully with Gucci's like mixtape run, like some people were. So I may just be missing out on something.
I think I'm in that
Yeah.
same boat. Like, I'm not as familiar with Gucci as I should be based on when he was rapping.
Yeah, same. Like I was not looking for his mixtapes at the time.
But also, like, I didn't really care about rivalries or beefs. So I was like, if I like him, I like him. I don't care if he's mad at somebody. I'm not picking
Nah,
Oh,
bro.
sides.
I love
You
that
got to pick a
shit.
side. Yeah, you got to pick a side.
I'm way too interested. I used to buy them beef tape.
Beef. I knew
Yeah,
he's gonna say. I knew he's gonna say that. I did too.
bro. With like, yeah, bro. Boozy was on there. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. I was finding them online too.
Yeah.
Number 37, we got Common. And I'm curious, would a lot of people who are not tapped in know him as an actor? Or you think they know him as a rapper?
People who are not tapped in know him as an actor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that that is going to apply to any rapper that's in movies. Like, there shouldn't be, but there are people who know Ludacris as an actor because of Fast and
Fast and
Furious.
Furious. Yeah.
But yeah,
Um, yeah, I'm cool with it. I've always been a big fan of Common. As I've said, Kanye is my favorite, but Common was like a not a disciple. Obviously, he came first, but he fit right into what Kanye was doing when he first came
Yeah.
out. And B is still one of my favorite rap albums ever. So yeah,
Man, you mentioned the Kanye thing. I am so sad that Kanye has just transformed because that good music group had some hitters and Common
yeah,
was part of that group.
he was. Yep. Yeah, testify like
Yeah.
all kind of great songs, bro. Go, like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, man. The light,
It's real,
bro.
real tragic.
So many people played the light for their girl. Yeah, yeah.
Uh, he changed his name. Number 36, we have Yasin Bey, but we know him as Most Def. Now, did he change his name?
I guess so.
Probably.
I was not aware of this at all. Most Def, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I've heard any of his songs like that.
I he's cool. I've heard him on a few J Electronica songs, and I mean he can rap. I'm not taking that away from him. I don't know if he's that good. Like I think
I
him
feel like
and
he was more uh he had more lyrical potency than a lot of people that were rapping during his time. And I feel like
yeah,
he was more on the conscious end from what I remember.
yeah, 100%. I mean him and Talib Kweli and all them dudes was kind of in the same vein.
I would
Um,
say I've heard more from Talib Kweli than I have from him.
gotcha. Yeah, he has a few solid songs. I think him and Talib were a group or something. And but
I also feel like they were a group.
yeah. I don't know if he should be this high, but he's definitely really good. I'll give him that. Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no. Dude, my list got all messed up because we just got a
Ah,
little spoiler alert a little bit, but number 35 is way low than I thought it was gonna be. Number 35 is Future.
wow. I thought he'd be higher.
I
And
also thought he'd be higher.
I'm not
top
even the
20s
biggest
at
Future
least.
guy. Yeah, I'm not even the biggest Future guy, but I thought based off hits alone, my dude was gonna be up there.
Bro
I
got
also
hits.
I
Yeah.
also thought, yeah, based
Like,
on yeah, like his actual Billboard chart that he
yeah.
would be in the 20s.
Like fact that yeah, dude was he's been doing it for like 15 probably
Yeah, I'll
years.
probably
Like,
say 15, but like the last 10 to 12, it just hit.
yeah.
It took me a while to like Future.
Oh yeah.
I was not an OG Future fan.
Yeah.
Same. Dude, I will say though, this song right here, Wait for You, I literally play this song like a couple times a week. Like that song was a banger.
Really.
That song was a banger.
Yeah.
I will wait for you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that Drake and Future mixtape. I
Oh
played
yeah.
like
Is that the If You're Hearing This It's Too Late? No, is that that one?
no,
What's the name of that one?
golly, they got me forgetting. Um, but yeah, they that mixtape I played all the time. Hold on. I mean, I have two now.
What a time to no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't that what it's called? What it's on to be live?
Was it that one?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, what a time to be alive. Yeah, because they did DS2. They did a couple of them actually. Now I don't think about it, but yeah, what a time to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
alive
What is
was,
on but that first one?
bro, like no skips at all.
Oh, it literally says it right here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
he's way lower than I thought it would be.
dang, kind of surprised.
Number 34, Chuck D from Public Enemy. I don't think I've ever heard any of his individual songs.
Yeah, like I'm not able to speak to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I ain't gonna
Over
slander him
over
too much.
over Future though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Again, I'm
slander him
not able
too
to speak
much.
to this. So
I'm gonna say right now he ain't over Future. But number 33, Busta Rhymes. Bro, why my mouse keep getting stuck?
I love Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
He's probably appropriately placed,
yeah.
but um, yeah, I love Busta Rhymes.
I love early Buster. Kind of later on, he kind of got a little, but
So you like weird Busta Rhymes,
I
like
like,
skinny Busta Rhymes.
yeah, with the videos going all crazy, and yeah, like that. I
Okay.
love that Buster.
See, I like all of it.
Yeah, and then I think the last thing that was solid was it on that Chris Brown? What song was that?
Look at me now.
Well, yeah, look at me now.
Because I
Uh,
feel like after Look at Me Now, Busta was mostly doing, or at least from what I remember, he was mostly doing features, which is fine.
yeah,
But yeah, like all of Busta Rhymes stages, like Dangerous Busta Rhymes, uh, Break Your Neck Busta Rhymes,
yeah,
over to like Touch It Busta Rhymes, like all of it. I was here for it. And again,
I would
like
say,
if Busta Rhymes is featured on something, I'm gonna need that. Like if you
yeah.
give Busta a verse, good.
Hmm.
I want to hear it.
I would say, yeah, I don't know a lot of his, I don't know a lot of songs, but the songs I have heard, like I do like.
Could make it clap.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Number
Okay.
32 is T.I.
Hmm.
I have a feeling that in the higher numbers there are going to be some like older people that are like you're here because you're old, not because you're good. I know that we've seen a
Yeah.
couple of those, but I feel like when we get late there are going to be some people that's like, "Oh no." Like, there's going to be a couple of Wilt Chamberlains in there.
Yeah.
I
Ti to
definitely
me.
thought he was gonna be in the teens,
I,
at
I
I
least.
I thought he was going to be like 21.
yeah, I can see low 20s, early teens is kind of you know, who knows. but I thought the worst case 25, 24.
Yeah, I knew he'd be in the top half.
Yeah,
And yeah, like 32 is surprising.
that is very
And
surprising.
I'm at the point where with this list right now, anybody who's higher than him is about to get compared to him. I'm gonna say that right now.
That's how I was doing Rick Ross. Like Chuck D, Rick Ross, stop it. Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Wait,
Yeah,
okay. Busta Rhymes or Rick Ross?
Me, Buster Rhymes, but that's me.
I would go say Rick Ross.
I was
I'm
gonna
not mad at
lean.
anybody who says Rick Ross because
I
again,
lean.
I'm
Yeah,
biased.
yeah. I'd probably slight gap. I give Rick Ross, but to me, both would be if they both were in the 30s. I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, I think Busta Rhymes got better lyrics than Rick Ross, but Rick Ross
Rick
has
Ross is
better
a
See,
better
I
beats.
don't even know. Like,
Yeah,
Rick
I
Ross is a
feel
better
like,
storyteller. I have no problem admitting that.
yeah, I feel like flow wise, probably Busta. I'll give it to Busta.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
I'd rather listen to Buster Rhymes. But obviously,
yeah,
I would rather listen to Buster Rhymes.
right.
number 31. See, already getting compared. I'm already comparing it. Number 31 is Lil Kim. Better than T.I.? No, but we here anyway.
Yeah, she not better than Ti. She was good. She was
Yeah.
very good, but no.
I am surprised that I guess she's the third woman we've seen.
Yeah.
And I thought that I guess yeah, I don't know because of the other female rappers that are probably on here, I wondered if we would see one of them before her.
Gotcha.
But there are there are two more we should definitely see, but I'm wondering if there are three that we're gonna see.
I
See,
think the other two probably have more hits, more
Yes,
awards, and more better songs just in general. Hits and awards is probably what is going to get them there.
see, and like I'm looking at Lil Kim, it's like Lady Marmalade, Magic Stick, which was heavily probably influenced by 50 Cent. The Jump Off, which was cool.
I like the jump off.
How Many Licks? Obviously, that's good. Crush on You, Lighters Up, like not
And
to
she's influential because
Yeah, she is.
she was at a time like I guess she offered something different for the time period.
No,
true.
everybody's doing that.
Yeah, like she's I mean and I'm a millennial, so obviously I feel this way, but like she was to me the first female rapper who was saying the shit she was saying. And I know that at a time for female rappers, you had two options. You were either over here with the men, like looking, dressing like the men and all that, like you were very much like Lady of Rage, or you went in the Lil Kim direction.
Yeah.
And it feels like she was one of the earliest to go in that direction, and it was a shock because she was saying the stuff that nobody else was saying. And like, oh my God, women can say that?
Mhm.
So, yeah, of course, now, women are empowered to do whatever they want. But back then, she was an anomaly.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
she
girls
is
doing
here. Okay.
girls doing anything, everything she be saying, they just saying on a regular on Instagram and on Facebook. But at number 30, we have Lauren Hill.
She was the third one that I was wondering if we would see because the other two
Yeah.
were going to be on here. But okay,
Okay.
Yeah, I like Lauren Hill.
I do too.
Yeah. She's good.
Lauren Hill, similar to Common to me, like it felt more poetry
Yes.
than because of course it was hip hop, but it felt more like poetry than the rest of hip hop did.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
But yeah, I like Lauren Hill
So,
Number 29, one half of the clips, we got Pusha T.
higher than I thought he'd be.
He's a little higher than I thought he'd be, but I mean, when you look at him, like
God, dog. It's
he is,
that last album that just came out
bro.
too.
It's like he's one of the greatest. He's in one of the greatest rap groups ever, and then he also has like some very like low key classic singles stuff. So it's like I get it if you're going off of just metrics alone.
Yeah. It sucks that when you have to split the group up like this, because if this was clips, they would be higher than 29.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I mean,
With him here, I do wonder because there, when it comes to rappers who are a part of a group, if he's here, I wonder what other group members of rappers we're going to see.
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't think we're gonna get Malice only because he took obviously a long break.
yeah, and he didn't really put out like a
Yeah.
bunch of great single stuff. Even though I think Malice is better than Pusha, personally. Um, he
I
kind
still
of
like Pusha more.
he kind
There's
of
there's one group I know that we're going to see, but yeah, there are a couple of other groups I'm like, I wonder if they will make an appearance.
because he kind of body. I ain't gonna say body in that on that latest album. Like some of the best verses on that whole album is Malice.
I could agree to that. I could agree to that. The album was amazing though.
My
I
man
listened to
came
the
off
album
the
so
bench
many times.
like a retired Jordan and came
Oh
out
yeah.
and just he's killing it.
Yeah. Number 28. A nigga I do not know.
You
You
Black
know
don't know
Black
Thought.
Thought?
Black Thought, bro. Stop it.
You
I
don't know
don't think
Black Thought?
so.
Stop
I
it.
don't think so.
I'm not
Stop, Jordan.
I'm not shocked.
No, no, no,
I'm not
no,
saying
Let
it's
me
acceptable.
let
I'm
me look
not
up his
super
songs right
surprised.
quick.
no. We cannot allow this. No, we
Maybe I
cannot be
just don't
having a
know his name.
rappers list and we don't know who Black Thought is.
I'm
I'm gonna
not
look up his songs while y'all
super
talk about him.
surprised that Jordan does not
Oh
know who
no,
Black Thought
Jordan.
is.
Come on, dog. I'm giving you benefit of the doubt here.
No, you're not. Don't do that because you know that now.
No, he has to, bro.
To
Even
be
if you
honest,
don't even if you
I'm
don't
looking at
like a
his
certain
songs.
type of rap, you can still just be conscious of knowing what's going on.
I'm looking at his rap song, all his songs, and
Bro,
not
the
recognizing them.
roots,
So you don't know the roots, is what you're saying.
I mean, what's Quest? I know Quest. Oh, wait, was not Quest. What's his name?
Yeah, you're on the right track. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know
what's
him.
love?
Okay,
Yeah, Questlove. Yeah, I couldn't think of the second part.
I was going to let you struggle.
Almost said a Tribe Called Quest.
And that's what I wanted you to
Jesus
say,
Christ,
so that
Jordan.
yeah,
You just see, I didn't want this to happen because now you have you have exposed yourself to where now if I'm a listener, I go, what the fuck? Why are you judging this? And you don't know who Black Thought is.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't know his individual songs because I'm
Bro.
definitely not recognizing
Y'all gotta lock in in Tulsa, man. What the hell are y'all doing in there out there, bro?
him.
You don't know who Black Thought is? He's one of the most he's like your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Now, what's his biggest song? I'm gonna
That's
try to
my
look at this.
point. He doesn't have a ton of big songs, but he's every rapper's favorite rapper.
So
Like
he influenced him. This is the same
oh yeah.
conversation we had about
no,
Dr. Dre then.
no. As far as like actual rapping, like
Yes.
as far
Okay.
as like on the mic,
Yes.
like no, he's yeah,
Yes. Black Thought is like one of them ones where like
like he's a rapper that real students of the game would study. I'll say that.
yes. Yes.
Like
Absolutely.
he's if somebody wants to be a rapper, then he's somebody you can point to and be like, all right, listen to this, study it, and it should inspire you and it should uh teach you a little bit of how this can work.
Jordan, bro, you gotta lock in, bro. You was too deep in the Jeezy drugs, Atlanta. You
maybe,
gotta
maybe so.
come on, bro. Larry's gonna light you up. I can't wait for it.
Bro, my mouse keep like tripping. Uh, God, dog.
Uh, 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 uh.
Bro, I don't know if my mouse about to die or what.
Anyway, we
So
we did see who the next person was.
you did okay because
Q-Tip.
I didn't see.
Yes, it was
It was
Q-Tip.
Okay,
Q-Tip. Yeah.
And do you know
Um,
who Q-Tip is?
I do know Q-Tip. What number was he at? I don't
and
even
you
know what
know
number he's at.
Q-Tip, but you don't know Black.
I don't know, bro. That's just how it be sometimes.
Oh, man. I wish I could just say that. You just leave me alone. Uh,
Number 27, Q-Tip.
I like you too. This is a little high for me.
So now this is a Tribe Called Quest, for the record.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Didn't he have a big song on? I think that maybe the first time I heard him was maybe NBA Live.
He had a few, yeah. He had
Maybe.
a couple NBA Live joints. Uh, damn, what was that one song he had with? Damn, we don't have none of his names. This song's on here.
I feel
Uh,
like Can I Kick It was one of his
yeah.
really popular songs. Bonita Applebum, of course. Um, fucking
Uh, Vibrant thing, vibrant thing. Yeah, I remember that one. Um,
there's one that's not coming to me right now that I am mad at myself for not. But yeah. Anyway,
Okay, yeah. Q-Tip had a song on NBA Live '06. That might have been the first time I heard him.
okay,
Jordan,
okay.
how
All
old
right.
are you?
Soon to be 34.
Yeah, I just wanted you. I wanted no one to be able to make an excuse for you.
Number 26, we got Big Pun.
Too high.
I agree.
Big Pun
Two,
is
High.
one of the like. Yeah, Big Pun is one of those that I was like,
maybe.
he got the Tupac tax. It felt like.
I agree.
I okay. I want to say, rapping wise, just rapping. He's rapping was crazy. Like dude could rap with the best of all time. However, there's no way in the limited amount of time he got to rap, you put him 26. That's crazy.
Over T.I.?
Over Ti, over a lot of these dudes. Like he just didn't have the
Yeah.
longevity. He had the skill, but just wasn't with us for that long. So it's like,
Because yeah, he died. He might be a part of the 27 Club.
yeah,
Like he
like
died early.
early.
Let me
Like
see. Yeah.
like he was just starting to like truly, I'm not gonna be a player no more. A couple other joints. I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. Like all that.
Hmm.
Like,
28.
Oh,
yeah.
almost.
Like
Don't want to be a player no more. That's a good song.
he had a really big album, I guess. But 26 is crazy.
Yeah.
And I
Uh,
like I can admit I'm not familiar enough with Big Pun to really know where he should be,
Mm,
but it always felt like it was the Tupac tax to me.
yeah. It's like a legacy type of deal. Yeah.
yeah. Number 25, we got another member of the 300 people. Oh, wait, no, I'm tripping. Yeah, the 300
Yeah.
people. We got Method Man from Wu-Tang Clan. We've already ran into Redman, and I think he should be over Redman. And I would give him like 30 in my book. Like, he would have been around 30, 35.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. I'm not mad at 25. I'm not mad at 25.
He's also somebody I feel like younger people know him as an actor,
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
but yeah, he's
Oh, do you think so? You think so?
yeah, because I mean I
Yeah.
feel like
Well,
old man, not old man, but like Swole Method Man has just been in shows and movies.
yeah,
Yeah.
so okay. I guess I didn't know. I haven't seen him in a lot of stuff. But I would say I think younger people probably know him from the internet, just from people and women like,
Yeah.
loving him
That
right
too.
now because the way he
Yeah.
look. But I was like, I don't know if he's been in anything recently. But like I literally don't know.
I mean, last time I saw him, he was in Poker Face, which is a villain of the week type show. But yeah, he's I like him as an actor. He's actually a pretty good actor.
He is.
But
Yeah.
honestly, a lot of rappers are very talented actors.
Number 24, KRS-One,
I
and
wondered
this is
where
definitely
KRS-One was going to be. I
I
assumed he would be
I, I did
higher.
too. Yeah, I thought he was gonna be in the teens
I did too.
only because legacy.
Yeah. I mean,
Ooh.
I mean, when I haven't explored KRS-One a lot, but what I have listened to, I'm like, okay, I see why he's one of the rappers that people would study.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much of his songs, but I know he should have been. I thought he was gonna be higher just
I
for
thought he was going
influence
to be
alone.
higher. Oh,
Number
there he
20,
is.
There's no way.
number
There
number
he
20,
is.
number
There's no way.
23, another influential rapper is Curtis Blow.
version.
basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way
Like
they
the
dribble
way
them up and down the
it.
court.
Bro, this is disrespectful. This is disrespectful.
I think it's fair. Only because he's a pioneer.
What?
And these are the breaks.
Bro, this is
uh,
disrespectful, bro.
I think it's
Oh
fair. I
God.
think it's fair because he has he's a pioneer. I think
Bro,
that's
that don't make you the 23rd best rapper to ever do it.
I
No,
think
that puts
so.
you on
I
the
think so.
list. You get a little honorary little blurb at 48, and they're like, "Hey,
No,
we
no, no.
appreciate you for all you
No,
did."
no.
Bro,
No.
what?
I think this one is deserved to be kind of
Bro,
this high.
bro.
Only because influence.
Queen Latifah would eat him up in a battle.
Yeah, he was one of the like he his yeah, I don't
Bro,
know.
Rick
It
Ross would destroy this dude.
yeah, like it doesn't
Nah,
it's
he,
one of
he
those
would have too much respect to
situations.
do it.
It's
What?
one of those situations where I'm like, you back in your day, like it yeah, I don't know. Like yeah, he definitely feels like the Bill Russell situation.
Yeah,
Like
like,
that's what was going on. And so
bro, he's over Pusha T, T.I., like some
Because
goats of
he's your
Busta
favorite
Rap.
rapper's favorite rapper, favorite rapper, favorite rapper.
No, he's not.
no, he I don't think he's anybody's favorite.
No.
Nah,
He is not some he's somebody you listen to for nothing more than historical context. You listen to him to be like, "Oh, this is where it started and this is what it used to be. And now we're here." But you don't listen to
Street.
him to I don't think you listen to Curtis Blow to increase your own rap ability or to become a better rapper. You listen to him just to be like, "Oh, that's what it sounded like in 1981." Okay. And
Yeah,
then you move on.
yeah, 100%.
all right, all right.
That's
Number
not to say
22.
like I like Curtis Blow, but it's more of a I'm laughing at you than I'm laughing with you is the
Yeah,
problem.
Number 22, another member of the Wu-Tang Clan. We got Ghostface Killer.
This is about where I thought he'd be.
yeah, that makes sense. He's, I know I've thrown that out a lot, but he really is one of those like favorite rapper. Like a lot of people, Action Bronson, like a bunch of rappers have said like this is my favorite rapper, and he
Do
was
you think he
different.
will be the highest Wu-Tang member?
I think there's one. I think there's one more we could see that's higher than him, but
I
I don't know if he
also
will
think
be.
there's one more we might see that's higher than him.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
he
I don't know
might
if
be.
that
He
guy should
might.
be that high though. I don't know. We'll see.
I think he might be on here.
I think I yeah, there's only one person I can think of who would be. I don't know if he will be, but like there's one person I'm like, if anybody's gonna be, it's this person.
And it could be the next person because I think they would be right around the same. But I guess we'll
That's what I'm
see.
saying. It would have to be soon because he's not that good.
Yeah. Number
Ooh,
21, RIP. We got DMX.
yeah, that
Yeah.
He
makes sense.
definitely he definitely got you popping.
I thought he'd be a little later. I mean, in the teens. So yeah,
I thought he'd be yeah, like 1918.
yeah, yeah,
But
Yeah.
yeah, X gonna give it to you.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that drugs
yeah.
hurt him. Hey. Number 20, we got Big Daddy Kane.
See, Big Teddy Kane is one of those old rappers. I'm like, he'd be all right if he moved to a different decade
I
and like
agree.
adjust with the times, he'd be just fine.
I agree. I think that he's lyrically sound enough to exist anywhere.
Yeah, like Big Teddy Kane was talking about that shit when it was starting to become more gangster. You know, yeah,
Number 19, we got Missy Elliott.
Okay. I
I
wondered
like,
where Missy was gonna be.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm,
And
I'm I'm not too mad at it.
I'm not too mad at it. I like Missy Elliott way more than the other one that is going to probably be on here.
Agreed.
But you know, I also like Missy Elliott was another like she did some comedy and I liked it.
Yeah, she did.
Like she was another one of those, like what she was doing was pretty unique in that others weren't really doing that.
Hmm.
And yeah, I really like Missy Elliott.
I would say out of all the women so far that have shown up, I like her the best.
And I think there's going to be somebody above her that I don't necessarily think should be, but also that's my bias.
Yeah.
Number 18. Now a lot of people know him as an actor. We
Yes.
got Ice Cube.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I,
he's not a good actor.
Really?
Yes, he is not a good actor.
he's not. He's pretty
O'Shea
much.
is a
I
good.
don't mind him.
his son is a pretty good
Oh,
actor.
his son is better. Oh, his son is
Yeah,
better
son is
by
way better.
far.
Yeah.
Like his
Yeah, but
son, like
I don't mind him as an
even
actor.
like separating those two. Like his son is a pretty good actor. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
Ice Cube is just himself in movies,
Yeah.
sometimes that's all you need.
and that's all people ask him to do because
Yeah,
that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
kind of like Snoop Dogg. When they see Snoop Dogg in the movie, he's just himself.
But
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg isn't like an actor. Like Ice Cube is in a lot of stuff, and Snoop Dogg just kind of does cameos almost.
Dude,
But
I've seen Snoop Dogg in a vampire movie where he just was literally himself. Like, I've seen Snoop Dogg in some stuff.
Yeah. I feel like Snoop Dogg is like, hey, Snoop Dogg in the
yeah,
movie.
like
You
Snoop
know what I
Dogg's just
mean?
in town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But
which
like
I wonder if Snoop
now,
Dogg is.
Dr. Dre is a much worse actor than Ice Cube,
Oh yeah.
but Ice Cube is not a good actor.
Yeah.
I like Ice Cube. I think Snoop Dogg might be around 14. I feel like
And I'm not
he's
saying I don't
definitely going to be
like
on this
Ice
list.
Cube. He's just not a good actor. That doesn't mean I don't like. I like seeing Ice Cube in movies. His role in 22 Jump Street is what his best role in my opinion.
Oh,
Yes,
bro,
bro.
that daughter scene
That shit
Bro,
killed
is
me half.
so
iconic,
funny.
Oh
iconic. I
man.
watch that scene probably once a year.
Yeah,
Just on YouTube,
I
just
need that
cause,
scene. Just yeah.
just
Bro, he
What
was
cause.
y'all
talking
rationing around here? Give me the
all
god. Yeah, that
he
whole
talking
scene.
he talking all that shit too. He's like, then he realizes like, uh. I was
Yeah,
like, oh man,
Bro,
I
that is such a great
so
scene.
yeah, I like Ice Cube when he appears in stuff, but yeah, no, he's not a good actor.
Dang, that's
yeah,
hilarious.
Like he gave us Friday.
yeah,
No, number 17. It looked like 1750. Number 17, we got 50 Cent.
I thought he'd be a little higher because
same.
I feel like the internet holds 50 Cent in higher regard than I thought he should have been. Because for me, it just felt like while 50 Cent had a good run, it felt really short.
That's because he gave it up after he lost to Kanye.
Like,
Yeah,
and so like 50 Cent, yeah, like to me, it I was surprised that people were holding him in as high regard just because I was like 50 Cent was only really hot for a couple years maybe.
I I can see the argument just because I think we're in the territory now where how long were you the top guy type of territory? You know what I mean? Once you get to the teens, it's like, were you a top guy ever? And then if you were a top guy, how long were you a top guy? And he
Yeah.
was a top guy for about like '03 to like '08, '09 when
Well, and
graduation came out.
the
Or
competition was stiff.
it was stiff. No,
Yeah,
it's
it
true.
was. Yeah,
It was
it
So
like
like
was.
it was like a moving thing. And I think the one dude, a couple of his competitors are going to be higher than him because he usually lost to them.
yeah.
But
But yeah, like there were I feel like yeah, I it feels like 04, 05
yeah,
was 50 Cent time.
yeah, like I because Get Rich or Die Trying was like '02, and the club was like '02, and
When was
then
the massacre?
the
Was
massacre was
that
like '08, '09.
because that's the one? That's the one with Kanye, right? Right. It was the
Yeah, yeah,
massacre
yeah,
versus
yeah. Because graduation came in, I don't know, in
yeah,
'08, I think.
graduation. Yeah.
Yeah, '07 or '08. Yeah. So yeah, it was like a 4 year period, but it was like like nuclear hot
Yeah, it
years.
was. Yeah, like he was
I
hot,
thought the
hot.
massacre was closer to 05.
Nah, the mass. Hold on, let's see.
I
Because
thought
you
the
got to think about
massacre was
because
05.
you got to think about because you got to think about graduation. Graduation came out in like '08, '07.
I thought Curtis was the one that was good.
Let's
I
see.
don't know.
No, you're right. Okay, you're right. Massacre was '05. Uh, Curtis.
So wait, it was Curtis against graduation?
Yeah, he should have knew that was a rap.
Don't
uh,
quote me on that. But
yes, that's correct.
That's
Curtis
great.
came
Yeah.
out in January 1st, 2007. Graduation.
Oh, that is tough competition.
Um,
To be
Came
fair
out
though,
January 1st, 2007. Yep.
to be fair,
Oh,
to be
Yeah,
fair, 50 Cent didn't know what graduation was gonna be.
bro, he should have known. He should have known.
I'm just saying, you,
If
you
you would
didn't
have
know you didn't
listened,
know what
but
graduation was gonna be
bro.
until
but
it
also
happened.
back then rappers were in competition. Like they were like, "No, I'm better."
No, I get
Like
it,
that
and
was the
I
game.
respect that about 50. The fact that he did it. A lot of rappers would have ducked that smoke. But like, if you would have heard late registration, you would have been like, "Oh, it's a rap." I might not.
Let
And
me move my date, huh?
you were already peaked already. You had already hit Massacre. I'm going down at that point. This dude is nuclear, and he got Hove and Lil Wayne. Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Yeah, they. I feel like maybe he didn't know what graduation was gonna be because that album is my
Yeah,
top three best favorite albums all time.
all time, bro. And all time. Actually, I sent that to y'all. This past year, Graduation was the most streamed album of the year
I
of
mean, I get it.
2025. Yeah,
I get it. That thing
Yeah.
is a masterpiece.
yeah, facts.
Number 16, Scarface. A little higher than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it maybe be in the 20s. But Scarface. I like Scarface.
Yeah.
I have a hot take. I think
Okay.
Scarface is the most overrated rapper potentially ever.
Really?
Really?
I've always heard Scarface top five ever potential talk, GOAT talk. I think he's great. And actually this might be more 16's about maybe right. But I've just heard like, yo, Scarface top 10, might even be top five. And I'm just like, what? He was really good, but I
See, I
don't
thought like 20. That's why I said I thought like 20. I don't know if I would
yeah.
put him this high.
I think yeah. I could see an argument for top 20.
Better
Yeah.
than
But
T.I.? No.
yeah, I
Mm-mm.
mean, and my bias would say absolutely not to that as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't say the most overrated ever, but I see how you got there.
And
Yeah.
he had a small revival when he did the Tiny Desk concert too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they went back and
But I mean,
listened
the
to his
Ghetto
stuff.
Boys were, they were of a time period where it's like they were,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Mine plays Trish Songz. We've talked about it.
yeah.
But
My top five. I'm surprised he's at 15, but I'm not too mad at it. We got J. Cole,
I
yeah,
thought he'd be
Jermaine.
closer to 12.
I'm okay with it. He's kind of been this is another guy that to me personally, this is my
You bet not
personal
say overrated. You bet
no, no,
not
no,
say
no.
overrated.
I'm not saying
Okay.
overrated. My personal ear, he has very bad beat selection. Very bad
I
beat
think I
selection.
agree with that. I wouldn't
That's
say
fair.
very bad, but I think that with
He has
better
some
beat
questionables.
selection, he would be,
Yes.
yeah, he'd be better for my ear.
Yeah. And
I think I agree with that.
because I felt like he tried to follow the like Hove model for a little bit there, and then he found his own thing. But he's also a producer, which sometimes can be kind of dangerous when a rapper is a producer as well, because they start singing their own hooks, they start doing a little extra, you know.
What's funny, I saw a video, it was on the internet, and I think that it was Tank was talking to some people, and
Yeah,
they were like, it's probably better for some rappers to sing their own hooks because
yeah,
singing niggas be doing too much.
yeah, yeah,
And I was like, that's hilarious because there are
yeah,
a lot of times where I will hear a rapper singing and I'm like, stop it. You could have got
yeah,
a feature for that.
yeah, yeah,
And then uh and then Tank gave an example of why that's not a good idea.
yeah, yeah.
And I
I
was
get
like,
it.
okay, I understand.
Someone be
I'm gonna
oversaying.
Because Tank
I'm
was
gonna
like,
tell
yeah, like
you
I would have done way too much on gin and juice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you rapper I think who be doing that, how you talked about how rappers be singing on their own stuff and don't need to be
yeah.
singing. T Grizzly.
Oh
T
yeah, he
Grizzly
does
be
that.
doing singing. I'm just like, bro,
Yeah,
yeah,
And I
I
think
get it, but you might get you a real singer
yeah,
sometimes.
I think a problem is the reason I felt that way about Future for a minute. I was like, Future, get somebody to sing these choruses. Stop
yeah,
doing it yourself. Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
yeah. I think low key. I mean, it's cheaper. First of all,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
it's cheaper, and then and especially now when it's more about vibe than it is like
And really,
actual
I think that
quality of
it's
voice.
one of the things that Kanye started.
Yeah, no facts because
Like
Kanye got
Kanye
away
made it
with.
okay.
Yeah,
Because
he got away.
T-Pain did it for everybody,
Yeah,
until Kanye did it for himself.
yeah, exactly. And then rappers started doing it for themselves. But J. Cole, great. He had a couple classics. Forest Hill Drive is, I mean, a classic. But yeah, also I gotta
It,
say, ducking the smoke between Drake and Kanye. I mean
That
Drake and
that
Kendrick is
wasn't
kind of
hip
like
hop. That was not a very hip hop thing to
that
do.
was. I gotta move you back. I gotta move you
But
back a little bit.
nah,
I
I
don't hold it
respect it.
against him.
I gotta
I
get
don't either.
nah.
I
I
don't
gotta move
either.
you
I
But it
back,
was
respect.
brother.
not a hip hop. That's not
Yeah.
hip hop culturally.
You're ducking smoke. I can't get with that,
Nah, he ain't want to lose no friends over that.
bro. That's bullshit. You was talking every time he's on a song, he talks about he's the best. He's gonna destroy all rappers. Every song, listen to any J Cole song. He always talks about I'm better than you. You don't want no problems with me. Blah blah blah. Like rapping wise, and then when it's a time to rap, he like,
Nah.
let's all
That's
be
good,
friends,
man.
fellas. Nah, fam.
Nah.
Nah, you ducking smoke. I can't give you that.
I'm not
Can't
Uh,
be in the
impressed.
go category.
I'll definitely say J. Cole is in my top five favorite all time.
That's like it.
Number 14, we got Mr. Ladies Love. We got LL Cool J
Ladies
at number
love.
14.
He's another one. Like, is he an actor for most people?
I
Yes,
think
I would
so.
say
Absolutely. It's
definitely.
been like that
Yeah.
for a while too. Yeah.
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 Because honestly, I think I met him as an actor. Like my first experience with him was in a movie, and then I was like, oh, he raps.
Mm,
I mean, I
I
was
think
a child, but
Mama Said Knock You Out was my first introduction to him.
yeah, same.
I think
I said,
that
knock you out.
uh
And then that song, what's the song called?
I Need
so
Love.
I feel like Deep Blue Sea was the first time I saw him.
Yeah, that was the first time I saw him as an actor too, Deep Blue Sea.
But I think that was the first time I saw him ever. And then
Mm.
the first LL Cool J song that I remember. No, I had heard Mama Said Knock You Out because when I think LL Cool J, I think like Headsprung, but I know
Really?
I had heard him before that.
Not Around the Way, Girl. What's that song called? Why is it not on here? It's a song with like, it's like an R&B song.
Is it
This
I Need
is
Love?
no, no. I know I need love, but it's like kind of early 2000. I'm gonna find it, but it was kind of Love You Better. I'm gonna love you better. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
remember
yeah, I
that.
remember that song.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't maybe I didn't remember that was him.
yeah.
And I think that was the thing. Like I had heard Mama Said Knock You Out. I don't know if I knew that it was the nigga from Deep Blue Sea.
Hmm.
But anyway,
Number 13, we got Rakim.
Another older guy who could make it in any era.
this is about where I thought Rakim would be.
Yeah,
Bro, that's a huge chain.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was the time
I'm
period.
a, man, I'm a heavy. I know that.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
100%.
Number 12. Wow. I
I
thought
thought
he was
he'd be
gonna be
top
top
10.
10.
Thought
Yeah.
he'd be top 10.
This
We
is about
got
right.
Andre 3000. So that means is the other half top 10?
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Okay.
They
I
just
Okay.
highly
straight
doubt
didn't.
it.
Because he didn't have as much solo stuff as he did.
He didn't have solo shit either.
Yeah,
It was,
because I like when I
Well, I
think
mean,
about I think about Andre 3000 doing features.
well, that's what I mean by solo. Like it
oh,
was
got it, got
he
it, got
was
it.
without his partner.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
not Outcast.
yeah, I
Yeah,
got you.
Yeah, like
that's what I mean by
Yeah,
by
yeah, like
himself.
Big Boy. I'd be surprised if we see Big Boy. I will say that
yeah, I agree.
because that means Big Boy's in the top 10.
Yeah, which is crazy. I'm cool with this because I think Andre,
I
I
thought
like
Andre would be like 8.
I like having a single body of work. To me, that's just normal rapper behavior. So to me, I like that he didn't just get rewarded for features alone or being in a group. Like to me, you kind of got to have an album to speak to because everybody else on this list does. And
I mean, he got a
so,
solo album. He got the flutes.
But that calls into question like does having a solo album like does is that what holds weight rather than the stuff that you actually put out? Because you could potentially have somebody who they are an excellent rapper, uh they check all the boxes, they meet all the needs, but their solo game may not be very heavy, but why does that take away from them as a rapper just because they don't have solo projects?
I mean, if you're a rapper, what are you doing? Like that's like me being a basketball player and be like, I got a bunch of tape of me playing at the park. But when it's time to forget when they got lights to come on and they're like, hey, you want to play? It's like, nah, I'm good. I don't really want to play. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like as a rapper, it shouldn't be that hard to make a solo rap album. Everybody on this list has a solo rap album. Why is Andre the only guy who doesn't? And he's somehow still considered a GOAT. I'm just like,
I
that makes
think
no
that's
sense
that
to me.
that just speaks to his rapping. Like
Right. But
just
it's
straight
like,
up and down rap.
right. But it's like, that makes no. So I'm going to reward him for not actually putting in the work of making his own album. But I'm going to just put him up ahead of a bunch of other dudes who literally did it, who got critiqued for it, put themselves out there to get critiqued for it. Some of
But
them put out 10 plus solo albums. He
that
can't get
doesn't
me.
make them better rappers than him.
But I'm saying, how can I judge you off being a rapper if I have nothing other than features, which is based on somebody else's work?
It's
To
still him rapping his lyrics on a
nah,
song.
bro, that's a verse. I can't give you. You have one verse. I'm not about to give you credit for one verse. Like like we all know, like making an album is really hard, and so like if you have nothing, if I can't, that's like ducking critique to me on low key. Like you're ducking the
Well, I
ability
think
for me to critique
so.
if it was good or not.
Why doesn't he get the credit that he should be awarded? Because Outkast, he's while he's in a group, he is still on like Outkast albums are Andre albums as far as his involvement.
True, like that's a group effort. I get that. Outcast, and that's why I'm cool with him being like 12. I'm cool with that. But when people say he should be, because we all know on the internet when they be talking about the best rappers of all time, Andre's brought up pretty much immediately as far as like one, two, three, four, five, and
And
I'm
that's
like,
because a lot of people listen to Andre and be like, yes, he's a better rapper than all these people based on what I have heard from him.
true. Like I say, he's a great rapping talent, but I can't give you rapper because you didn't do it. You didn't actually do it. You know what I mean? Like it's like being like, uh, I don't know, like an NBA player who didn't get a ring as the number one guy. You didn't ever win a title as the number one guy. You just won a bunch of titles as the number two or co with somebody else really good.
So I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair to say that he's a Robert Ory,
He's
like
not a Robert Ory, but
a Scottie Pippen.
he's like a young Kobe who never went on his own and got a title. It's like, well, shit.
Kobe did though.
Yeah, because Kobe was like, hey, I'm gonna go on my
So he's
own.
a Kevin Durant.
Uh, sure, sure. Great talent who never did it himself. I agree. I agree with that.
Okay, so I want to hear if the people agree. Is Andre 3000 like a Kevin Durant in that he never did it alone?
Yeah, he never went out there and was like, "Hey, I'm
Because
the guy."
honestly, Michael Jordan never did it without Scottie, but because when he didn't have Scottie, he didn't get it done.
True, but we all knew MJ was
But
the best in the game, and he proved it as the number one guy. Now he had a great number two. I want to be clear on that, but we all knew he was the number one, and he went and did it. Andre, I'm not saying, and to me, if Andre would have made an album, it would have been probably amazing, and he would probably be top three. But the fact that he didn't do it at all, and then gives me a flute album, stop it, bro.
I know. I'm like looking at all his albums. I thought Scientists and Engineers was his solo album, but I think that's the one he did with Killer Mike.
No, that's the
I guess I don't hold it against him that he doesn't have a solo album because he has multiple Outcast albums and multiple features where he has proven his ability to rap. That's just the way I like. I guess him not having a solo album doesn't hold as much weight for me.
I'm with Spencer on this one. Yeah.
no. You gotta have body work. Every other rapper we're judging here has a body work.
Because how many Outcast albums are there?
One, two, three,
Like,
for
he is one of the
five.
only, and not that this super matters, but he is one of the only rap albums to win Album of the Year.
True. True. That's Outkast is maybe in top. I don't know, but they're one of the best groups ever. But like, it's
As far as
hard.
accomplishments,
Yeah, they're probably there.
they're probably
Probably
number one.
Chris crossover. They especially once they cross over.
But yeah, I'm not holding it against him that he doesn't have a solo album, because I would consider the Outcast albums as his body of work. If we're
Yeah,
not looking at his
yeah,
features and all that, like, the Outcast albums are his studio album work.
yeah. I'm with Spencer on this one, but gotta move on to number 11, which he is a lot lower than I thought it was gonna be. We
Same.
have Kanye West.
I
Yeah,
expected him at like 6.
this is
Same.
egregious.
Yeah.
But I know who I have a feeling I know who some of the people in the top will be, and I guess we'll talk about it when we get there. But um, for Kanye, I mean, we all just had a brief discussion on the 50 Cent region that he like, because the trilogy is excellent music, like the
I mean,
entire trilogy.
I mean, what is it called when you have five? Like, I think he had like maybe 5 or 6 albums that are like no skips in my opinion.
Yeah,
Okay,
to me, he might have the most
because
classics.
808s and Heartbreaks.
Yep,
Um,
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is another one.
Late registration,
Graduation, Late
graduation.
Registration.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah,
those right there are no skips.
yeah. To me, he has the most classic albums potentially
because
ever.
like where do we, like, when he got to Yeezus, where what do we,
There was a couple of songs on there I wasn't really feeling on Yeezus,
I think
but
that's what it was. The descent
yeah,
happened.
when we were going downhill?
I think he kind of
yeah.
because he's had descent pop up a little bit, Life of Pablo. Okay, okay. Then he'll drop off again. Then he'll pop up a little bit. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, to me, he has the most college dropout. Like, Watch the Throne. If we're counting those, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I would say Yeezus. I just looked at albums. Yeah, Yeezus is the one where it kind of started to fall down for me.
yeah,
Okay,
He had a couple
I feel
songs
like
on there
that's
that I
how
wasn't really
most
feeling.
people feel.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I
I
agree.
think his first 5, people were like, yes, we're happy with this, and Yeezus is when it was like,
Yeah,
let's.
Yeah, just a little hiccup, and then Life of Pablo came out. I think he kind of course corrected a little bit, like a little course correct, and then he kind of
And then Ye was after that, right?
yeah,
yeah, and there was he started to fall real
yeah, for real,
fast.
literally.
And do we think that those are the reason that he's not higher, like his later stuff?
I
Or do we think he would have been
I
here anyway?
I think personally, I think yes, that, but also his antics outside of music is what got him right here to this spot.
yeah, I think they're holding that against him
Yeah.
rather than
So,
just his
okay,
music.
so I'll ask this question then. If Yeezus had been his last album, and let's say, yeah, Yeezus and Watch the Throne, if he had stepped away from music at that point, would he be higher, lower, in the
Oh,
same spot?
all
I
right,
think
and he
he's
don't,
one.
and then he don't have none of his antics that he's doing. Top three, and not number two, and not number one.
Yeah, I'd put him one, honestly.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah,
Okay, so
but
y'all
his
think that
antics.
his yeah, like his outside of, like, off the court activity
Yeah,
is the
Yes,
problem.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
his bad couple late albums and then yeah, off the court.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, his last album, egregious. His last like 3 albums,
Yeah,
just
I think
terrible.
Dondo was the last one that I remember happening. Did he have one
yeah,
after that?
Oh, yeah, he got Vultures.
yeah,
I think was it Vultures?
yeah. It was Vultures.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
garbage.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, there's no way he should be anywhere. Even if you did punish him, he should be top six, easy.
Yeah,
6 is about where I thought he'd be.
Yeah,
yeah. It's very unfortunate. No way. All right. Number 10 is Nicki Minaj.
I'm gonna
yeah,
be honest. She was who I was talking about, and we got so late, I forgot about her.
yeah.
I
It's
forgot that we hadn't seen Nikki yet.
Yeah,
She's 10?
you can throw
That's
this list
tough.
away.
That is absurd to me. Now, as far as accomplishments and fan base, maybe. Do we think that she is this high? And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Do we think she's this high because she's a woman?
I could see it having a. I
Like,
believe so.
do we think that that
Uh,
is that is a part of the
I'm not even gonna
reason?
bounce around
Is
it.
my question.
I think this was a choice. I don't know if it's because she's a woman, but I think this was a choice that somebody made and they had to live with it because she should not be 10.
I
No,
think so. The reason I say so is because if this was a man who had the same output, same production, same fan base, they would not be this high.
that
Uh,
is true.
so that's why I say because of woman. Now, do I think it's just like overtly crazy? Maybe not, but
I
just going logically,
She had a lot of hits. I will
Yeah,
say
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think
she's had a lot of
accomplishments
hits.
sure,
Yes,
and her
sure,
fan base is crazy.
it is, but it's also like she,
I'm not going to call this egregious.
I give her late teens.
I think 21, 22.
yeah, 20s for me, I'd be okay. If she would have
But
stayed on the
next
path
to
she was
Kanye, like
on,
Kanye being below
Yeah,
her
I think that's
is
what made it. That's what made it worse.
nasty.
is
That's
absurd.
Yeah.
absurd. Absurd. If you took Kanye, okay, out of the five Kanye albums we listed that were really good, what's the worst? I don't know. If you she ain't got one better than his worst.
I was going to say
Nah,
of
she
Kanye's
yeah.
first five, I don't think there is nothing in Nicki's body of work that could go up against Kanye's first five albums, in my opinion.
I agreed.
Like
You
in
know,
her entire body of work,
entire.
she has nothing that could go up against Kanye's first five albums.
Absolutely nothing.
I want to go back to what Brandon just said. What do y'all think out of the first five is the worst album?
If I
Uh
have to pick one,
Yeah, you if you have to pick one.
this is gonna hurt my heart. I don't even know if I could do it, bro.
I need to see
I'm
what's on 808s and Heartbreaks. Hold on.
I
I might go either college dropout or late
no,
registration.
no, you
No, it's not the trilogy. I can tell you that
no,
Out
right
of,
now.
out of the first five,
no,
graduation number
bro.
one to me. Graduation is number one. My dark, beautiful, twisted fantasy might be number two.
I'm gonna be
Um,
honest. I'm probably going my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. That
nah,
hurts to say, but I just first of all, late registration is a masterpiece. College dropout is up there.
I think 808s and Heartbreaks is the worst if I have to pick one.
See, and I just have too much of an attachment to it. I think I'm just too biased about that one.
nah. I think it's no way. Not
Your
with
boy, your
amazing
boy
on
was
there.
your boy was going through a breakup when 808s came out. Yeah, it was a wrap.
Hey, Brandon has I needed that.
I needed that, brother.
Yeah,
Uh,
I just remember I heard Love Lockdown and I was like, Kanye, you don't need to sing. That's fine. You don't have to do that. Kanye, you don't need to. And I when was that? 2008?
Yeah,
2008?
yeah, it
which
was
one?
2008.
Uh
808s.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2008.
2008. Yeah.
Yeah, and like that was Heartless also. Yeah, I was not going through a breakup. So
I'm be honest. If I'm picking one now, I'm gonna go college dropout.
the
You're
it's
tripping,
not the
brother.
trilogy in my
It's
opinion,
not
but
spaceships. Stop. All
I'm
falls
sorry.
down.
I'm sorry. Let me check out late registration right quick.
Jesus walks. Come on, come on, brother. You go over here.
Well, okay,
Get him
okay. I take that
high.
back. I take that back. I'm gonna go late registration.
Oh yeah, don't. Yeah, you're just making wrong answer after wrong answer.
it's like I
Hey,
uh,
Mama was my mom's ringtone for a long time. Hey,
Hey,
Mama,
mama.
Dad. Oh wait, I forgot about Drive Slow though.
Yeah, bro, you drop gold digger, touch the sky. Heard him say
Heard him say, "Oh yeah, I
crack
don't know.
music,
It's hard to pick.
roses. Come on, man. Yeah, you're tripping.
I'm gonna stick with late registration though.
You're
That's tough.
bro. Relay registration is a late. The ones they don't even talk about celebration. Late, gone. Like diamonds are forever. And I didn't even like that song at first. And then I grew up. I was like, this is banger.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're tripping.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
and
Number
it's one of those things where no matter what you say, somebody gonna be mad.
No, 100%.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
five great albums.
yeah. Number 9, we got Snoop Dogg
I
over
figured
Kanye.
he'd be
Over
right
Kanye.
around here.
Absolutely
Over,
not.
I don't,
not over
yeah,
Kanye though.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that he's a better, like, I think that it's a combination of hits and influence.
Yes.
Agreed.
I mean,
But,
look at his paragraph. His blurb is longer than any blurb we've seen so far.
but yeah, I thought number nine is about where he would be. So
And I
I'm not,
mean,
but
he
I also thought Kanye would be at like six. So
right. I will say, like, yeah. I mean, Snoop did have his longevity is low key like underrated. Like, I wasn't a huge like. I guess I was just too young. I wasn't listening to a ton of his '90s stuff. But like, yeah, beautiful. Um, like, he had some really big songs.
I mean, I
Mhm.
think of gin and juice, nothing but a G thing. Yeah,
Drop It Like It's Hot.
drop it like it's hot. That was another one where I was like, do I just like Pharrell?
Yeah, Signs.
What's the one song he did when he started to try to do his like funk stuff?
Bro, I love that. Sexual
Yeah, yeah,
Seduction.
yeah. Oh,
Whoa. Yeah,
yeah.
He had a
That's so
gospel
funny.
album at one point, didn't he?
Yeah,
yeah.
I
It
mean, he did
was.
gospel,
He just be
reggae.
jumping from.
He was Snoop
Yeah,
Lion.
Yeah, he just
yeah,
be
that was
jumping
crazy.
from stuff. Yeah, it's
And yeah, I was
business.
like, Snoop Dogg is just doing shit.
Yeah,
Just to do it.
yeah,
Number 8, I think it's fair. I think he probably should have
fair.
been maybe 6 or 5, but it's fine.
I think he
We
should
got
be a little
Drake.
higher. Yeah, Drake. You know that.
Y'all know what I think.
I think he should be higher because
Yeah, I agree.
if we're talk,
Drake,
if we're talking about
Drake.
if we're giving people influence rap like your body work and influence, he should be higher.
I
Yeah,
will say,
I
body
agree.
of work, Drake has a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Like,
does.
I cannot argue with the body of work. Drake was in the studio
yeah.
Not
recording.
even was. He is in the
Studio.
studio.
Yeah, like Drake has put out a lot of stuff.
And I mean, he like like musically raised the generation. Like, you know what I mean? Kind of
Yeah.
like what Kanye did. Like, Kanye obviously helped
Yeah, like
influence him.
Drake made being sad acceptable.
Yeah. Like, he made music for, a late night drive.
Yeah. But the
Perfect.
problem is, and uh me and my quartet, Stringsman OKC, follow us on Instagram. Uh we make fun of this all the time, but like there was a comedian who I want to say was Chris D'Elia, but like he makes fun of Drake, and that's what all Drake songs sound like to me. Is like I'm crying in the shower. Like that's what Drake sounds like to me.
I
They,
mean, he
bro,
be
they
he
they
he
use
do it
that
though.
way too much because that's literally like 30% of his actual music. But
And
I
that's the
get
thing.
it.
His shit with Future, I love that.
Yeah, I get it. I
Now,
yeah, go ahead, Jordan.
I was gonna say, so we said, and now maybe I said in the beginning when we first started that I don't like when rappers, kind of exaggerate. He's one that I'm like, yeah, you probably exaggerating a lot of what you're saying, but you probably know some people who can actually do that stuff.
That's the only thing I'm okay with Drake because he talks about I have money, I can get such and such done,
Yeah, that's what I
which
said. He
is
he probably can know the people, but him
yeah,
himself, yeah, you ain't doing that.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and it's Drake annoys me because sometimes I'm like, Drake is a really good actor. He just doesn't want to go that route ever. I don't think. And it's like, damn, he could have went Hollywood, but he's so like hip hop focused to where he'll just keep putting out stuff even if it's not good.
He could have been Childish Gambino.
Yeah, like he's a really good actor, because even when he does
That's like
videos
a lot
or
of rappers are.
yeah, even when he does videos or
But he
little
started as a
skits, yeah,
he
exactly,
started as an actor, so yeah.
yeah. When he does skits and stuff now, it's always really funny and really good. It's like, damn, he leaned fully into rap.
Because also, yeah,
Yeah.
Drake is funny.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know.
I mean, once he's done rapping, I mean, he can easily scoot on over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 7, a little bit lower than I thought it was gonna be. Lil Wayne.
Because of some of the other people, I thought this is about where he would end up because I have a pretty good idea of who the top five are going to be. I don't know what the order's going to be, but I thought Lil Wayne would be here because it's going to be those five people who I won't name because I'm sure they'll show up. But I thought it was going to be those five people, Kanye, Lil Wayne. So Lil Wayne is exactly where I thought he'd be.
I thought it'd be like number 4 or 5.
See, I thought he'd be late. I thought he'd be closer to 10.
Nah,
Um,
I knew it wouldn't be
he just
close to
doesn't
10.
have. To me, he doesn't have. He has mixtapes. He obviously got the mixtapes down, but like some of the albums aren't that great. Other than like, I don't know, Carter, what 2, 3, and after that, it's like just straight mixtapes
I
Like I
think
don't I don't hear the Carter 4 discussed much.
at all.
I think he should have stopped rapping a couple years ago.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
And
he's
they would
made fun of
solidified
now.
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, his hair be crazy sometimes. Like them dreads, when he would have dreads, them boys, oh my goodness. Them boys was missing
Yeah,
and everything.
and he's not
Yeah.
better than Kanye, to be honest.
I yeah, there are five people who I'm pretty sure are going to be 5 through 1. I wonder who I'm missing, but we'll see.
Okay, so that means without looking, I'm gonna assume Young Jeezy's number 6, but we're gonna see. Oh no. Wow, this list actually surprised me.
Gonna be honest,
Jeezy's not going to be on
I
this
don't
list,
think
brother.
Jeezy's gonna be on here at this point.
You don't
I
think
would
so, huh?
I would be genuinely surprised if
He's not going to be
Jeezy
on
was
this
on
list.
here at this point.
I mean, I'm surprised at number 6 because I assume he's gonna be
He's one
top
of the
two.
five that I'm talking about. So I assumed he
So
would be like 3.
number 6, we have the Notorious B.I.G. And I mean, I've said it before, I'm not a big fan of Tupac or Biggie, but
And they are two of the people that I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna be in the top 5.
I assumed they was gonna be 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I assumed they would be 3 and 4.
Okay.
Um. To me, I love Biggie. Not a Tupac fan, but Biggie, like lyric wise, is amazing, and he could cross over. He can make slow things. He can make, all kind of different type of the hard rap. You know what I mean? So,
I don't
uh,
know. Have y'all watched the Diddy documentary?
I haven't.
I did. Yeah.
What I will say is that I knew that P. Diddy was a bad person.
Mm,
But when I heard about the Biggie shit, I was like, oh, he's a piece of shit.
Talking about the funeral thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
The
crazy.
fact that he likely facilitated the untimely demise of both Tupac and Biggie,
mm,
and then,
Allegedly.
allegedly, and then he decided that he wanted to throw the biggest funeral for Biggie that anybody had ever seen, and then he made Biggie's estate pay for that funeral.
mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
And then he also tried to posthumously rewrite the contract that Biggie had already signed that was favorable for Biggie to be less favorable for Biggie.
Yeah,
Allegedly. Yeah, that
No,
was
that
shocking.
I don't think that one wasn't alleged. That happened. The
yeah,
the facilitating the murder is alleged.
yeah,
All the other stuff, I was like, oh, I did not know that this was the level of piece of shit we were talking about. It is a situation where when I found out that P. Diddy came into the game as a dancer, I
I didn't know
realized
that. That was crazy. Yeah.
the song Careless Whispers is about him. Like, I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have gotten a rhythm. Whenever he started being a piece of shit, he could not dance anymore because that nigga can't dance.
yeah,
But before he was a piece of shit, he was a dancer.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just crazy to me.
It's tough. I mean, I think Biggie deserves to be here, top 5, top 6, whatever. I
I
could
thought Biggie
see.
would be 3.
To me, he should be higher, but we'll see who they have ahead of him. Like I'm kind of I can picture a few people. Now I will say there's one person who's ahead of him who absolutely should not be, but we'll get there.
Number 5. Oh, I don't know how I forgot about him. Number 5 is Eminem. I forgot we haven't even seen him yet.
I thought he'd be around here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I know who the next. Wait. No, I think I'm still missing somebody.
Number four is Tupac.
Okay.
bro.
I
I don't
thought
know
he'd
who
be
the top
three.
three is. I don't know who
Or
the top
no, I
three
thought
is.
he'd be four because I thought Biggie would be three. So yeah.
That's crazy. It
Yeah, I have
must be
no idea
influence. It must
I
who
be
the top
know
three gonna
influence.
be.
I think that I mean Tupac has been like again, I call it the Tupac tax or the Tupac effect because it feels like him dying is why he's in those conversations. But I think that it's a situation where in 1996 he was probably in the GOAT conversation and then more time happened
Yeah,
and a lot of people forgot to pull him out of the GOAT conversation
yeah,
or just kind of left him there because he died. But yeah, I think that influence probably has because he was the top guy at the time. And I guess when you die as the top guy, you become immortalized.
he was one of the top.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
I won't say the top guy, but he was in the top tier
yeah, he was. He was.
of
He was scorching.
rappers at the time.
Yeah, he was scorching. Yeah, I mean, he had hits. I mean, obviously had the crossover stuff. I think that's what I think this is more influence. I mean, I think rap is playing a part of it, but I think his crossover to other realms played a part in it too. And I think it's unfortunate, but obviously he's more attractive than Biggie, like,
He
for
was a
women.
sex symbol.
Yeah, so I think that helped him kind of vault into like it's girls. I remember in high school, it was girls like drawing pictures of Tupac or like that was they like. I'm
I know
like,
girls now who, yeah, I know girls who now who
yeah,
still like him.
like love him, swear by him, and I'm just like, you didn't even see him when he was alive, but for some reason they, what I mean. So it's just like,
I mean, he was immortalized as this.
yeah, yeah. So I think that's it, and I think some people just like his aura. He had probably more aura than Biggie, so I get it. But lyrically, he
Dang,
is
Brandon,
not
you
even.
sound so young saying aura, huh?
Well, auras before before
No,
kids start using it.
ain't that the word
That is
all
the
the
word
kids
that the
using these
kids
days?
use.
It's true,
Yeah,
And
but it
it's
existed
we
before.
hear it a lot in anime.
that is also true.
Sure.
But aura farming is the
Oh,
new
aura
term.
farming. That's what I
Yeah,
was thinking
aura
of.
farm
Okay.
is more of a thing. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I just think I don't know. Top four is crazy.
I thought four is where he would be.
Hmm.
Oh, I forgot. We haven't seen him either. Number
He
three
is.
is Nas.
I thought he would be number two.
Mm. I don't know about this one.
And whenever people talk about Nas, I hear people basically say like he had a masterpiece, perfect rap album,
Yeah.
but that's all I ever hear anybody say. It's just the one album is
Illmatic.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only one I hear anybody talk about. And I'm not super familiar with all of Nas's work, but I that's I don't he's one of those people I'm like, okay, so this one album has him regarded as in the GOAT conversation? Like I am surprised that
Yeah.
that is the case.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't only know him from his one album. Outside of that, I don't know him from too much else.
I will
How's
say I like it's tough because this is another person who I feel like I've never liked his beat selections. Um, I feel like they always suffered. But I will say that I listened to a Nas album. That was probably how many years ago where was that? It might have been like 2019, 2020, and he was really good. But it was produced by somebody else. And I was like, oh man, this is really good. So I can see why people like him, but his beat selection was always iffy to me. But he could always rap. So I kind of
but
I understand.
are we talking about one good album?
Like I said, I think he had I've heard more actually, honestly, more recently I've heard him have good albums. Between Illmatic and like 2018, I couldn't tell you a name of an album, to be honest.
Because he has is he Ether or
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Number two. Oh,
That's who I was forgetting, and I should have known better.
okay. And this is even before the big song. Number
Yep.
two is Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about Kendrick. That's on me.
I mean, I
Mhm.
literally forgot about him on the list too.
Not mad at it.
Uh,
But like
yeah, Kendrick Lamar.
I thought that the top five were gonna be uh who's probably gonna be number one. Nas was gonna be two, Biggie was gonna be three, Tupac was gonna be four, Eminem was gonna be five.
Mm,
But I forgot about K Dot. So
yeah,
my bad.
And this is before the Drake beef and everything. So they had him regarded this high before the bump.
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, I'm gonna be honest. I was late to Kendrick Lamar. My first album I listened to was Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. That was
Mm,
my first album, and then I went back and listened to Good Kid, Mad City, and a couple of his other albums and mixtapes and stuff. And Kendrick's good.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like I don't know. I've never talked to anybody who has said anything negative about Kendrick as a rapper. I
Yeah.
think that I've met somebody who has not liked everybody that we have talked about,
Mm,
but I have not met a single person who and there are people who have said, "Oh, this person is better than Kendrick," but nobody has ever said that they don't like Kendrick or that Kendrick is not in the top conversation.
yeah.
But again,
Yeah.
that's just people that I have talked to. Um, but yeah, whenever I hear Kendrick, I'm like, yeah, that boy got talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Kendrick,
good.
Kendrick, man, it's weird. It's crazy. Like, you know how you, I think we talked about it before, but you know how you kind of, I don't want to say discover an artist, but you find out about them like when they first start. And you're
Yeah,
like, man, this is my guy. Like, we in the trenches together. Like, I want to see if he can come up. And then he slowly starts rising and he basically leaves you. And you're like, man, fuck. Like, you know what I mean? He's not even on he's in a different stratosphere than you ever even
yeah,
imagined. That's
I
kind
will
of how,
say
yeah.
it
that's,
sucks. Yeah, like when you discover somebody early and then everybody else finds them and then they belong to the world now. It's like, well,
yeah.
god damn it.
That was me and J. Cole. Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I feel about Kendrick. Like overly dedicated, Section 80. I was in there. Like I was in it. I remember telling some friends who were like some of the biggest Kendrick fans I know. I told them about Kendrick Lamar, and that's what they found out about him. And so it's like I felt like I knew about him super, super early, and then like Black Hippie, the group he was with J Rock and all them Absol, all them dudes, and then Schoolboy Q. And then when he took off, it was like, damn, all right, man, take it easy. You know what I mean? It was like,
don't forget about me.
yeah, man. It was like, all right, man. Like I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? I'm glad that he's getting held in this type of regard. And very low key, a short period of time. It's only been like 15 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
13 for
Yeah,
this, list. So it's like that's kind of crazy.
and number one is Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And I figured Jay-Z would be number one. He is regarded as the greatest rapper of all time and he calls himself that.
He is the first rapper inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Oh, I didn't know
What
that.
I always ask people though is, was there ever a point when he was the top guy?
I think so. I think there might have been a period of
Because
time, actually.
I think that Jay-Z has probably been the most consistent
Hmm.
because
Oh, for sure.
I think that every rapper has had either their body of work is not as large or they have something you can point to that's like, oh, that was a miss.
Yeah.
And I think that with Jay-Z's large body of work, I don't know if he has anything that can be pointed to as a miss on the same level as like some of Kanye's misses or like a Lil Wayne miss or any of that.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think Jay-Z's music, honestly, he's one of those rappers where his stuff like his ages really well. Like if you listen to American Gangster or Blueprint 3 or Magna Carta or 444, all that, like it ages really well. Maybe
I
at the
mean,
time it might not hit massively at the time, but like years later, you're like, oh, okay, you know,
yeah. I think yeah, I think it's easy to say that he's the most consistent.
yeah, I agree.
And I think that has a lot to do with how he got here and I appreciate that. I think
Yeah,
I like the fact that even though it's hard for me to, because, and I'm talking about like the years that I lived through.
Hmm.
I don't remember a point where for that year I would be like, yes, Jay-Z is number one.
I
And
think
yet he's still known as the GOAT is I can appreciate that because consistency I think is one of the important things that a lot of people don't take into consideration.
true. That's true. I think like from like I don't know, like late post Biggie Pac to like
So like 98.
yeah, to like to whenever 50 Cent came or 50 Cent Eminem time.
See, and it felt like so yeah, if we're looking like the Lakers first three-peat, like
Yeah,
around then,
yeah.
it feels like it was DMX.
I think he's up there. I don't know if he's the best. Like if you said he was two, wouldn't be mad about it. Like
Like it felt like in the like after the Tupac Biggie time, yeah, at least again, my memory could be foggy, but yeah, like we're talking 98, 99, 2000. It feels like it was DMX and uh Dr. Dre was bringing Eminem in,
yeah,
and then we get to 2001 and yeah, it just I don't know for
It-
me if he was
it-
ever
there's actually an article on it. It's pretty looks pretty solid. But trying to find 2000, of course, 2024 Kendrick, of course.
of course.
Yeah. Damn, this goes all the way back to freaking
Yeah,
79.
it feels like 2000 2001 was Eminem, and then that's when 50 Cent came in, and then there was a time when yeah, like you were dealing with like Ludacris and Nelly and T.I. all at once, and then Lil Wayne came out, and yeah, Lil Wayne and Kanye, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, here it has DMX 90, was this 98? I think 99 Hove, 2000 Eminem, 2001 Jay-Z, 2002 Eminem, and then 2003 50 Cent.
Okay,
And then I think Hove, they have Hove having it like 2004 Ti,
makes sense.
2005 Jeezy, 2006 Lil Wayne,
Yep,
2007 Kanye,
yep,
2008 Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I know. I think it should be Kanye. 2009 Jay Z, 2010 Kanye, 2011 Drake.
What album
And,
was 2009 for Jay-Z?
uh,
Was that
Jay
Blueprint
Z.
3?
That was Kingdom Come. Let's see.
I thought it'd been Blueprint 3 because I think that's when I started
That might be
checking out him
Blueprint 3,
more.
actually.
Yeah, because I feel like Blueprint 3 was before Watch the Throne, and Watch the Throne was 2011, right?
In the wake of DOA, Death of Auto Tune, Run This Town. So it might have been Blueprint 3. Yep. Empire
Okay.
State of Mind. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yep. Yeah. It's a good article. But yep.
All right. So, who do you think either should have been on here, or who would you like to have seen on here? Jordan, it sounds like Jeezy is somebody that you think should have been on here and wasn't.
Yeah, that was probably my one I could think of off the top of my head.
For me, I think it's a body of work issue because as far as like lyrically, they absolutely should have been on there, but I'm surprised that Lupe wasn't in the deep 40s.
Yeah. I can see Dulupe. Yeah. Yeah. Because he, I
Cuz
mean, he has
Yeah.
some really good albums.
yeah, and but I assume it's a body of work problem
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
that
Yeah, I
Lupe
think that's what
wasn't.
that is.
I mean, body of work and, probably commercial success.
Yeah. I,
But
I Lupe definitely feels
yeah,
right.
but yeah, as far as like rappers, as far as like lyrical density,
Hmm.
Lupe should absolutely be on there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Brandon, was there anybody you thought was missing or that you think we probably should have seen?
I think the main one to stick out is Jeezy, and then man, I was wondering like, ooh, low key, I was like, I wonder if Chance the Rapper might sneak into the early joints, just because he did have a
I think,
classic album early,
yeah, but yeah, I think his later albums has got him.
and this last one was
I,
really good. Well, I guess
I,
2023.
yeah, I enjoyed the Big Day. I know a lot of people hated the Big Day, and then his
Mm.
one that's afterwards that just came out recently. Not a lot of people like that.
What?
I
That
didn't
was
mind
really
it.
well. That was well regarded.
Was it well regarded?
I
I
think
think
like
in real life
critically,
when
it was well
oh,
regarded.
great. I would say people in real life when I talk to them, they wasn't really feeling it.
Yeah. I think some
Then,
people honestly they just make their decisions.
and this is a random question. Do y'all call him RZA or the RZA?
I call him RZA.
Yeah, I call him RZA. Oh, that's
Okay.
who I was talking about. I thought it was gonna be the last on the list too. Y'all too.
Yeah. I thought the RZA was gonna be like I thought he was gonna make a Wu-Tang appearance.
See,
Yeah,
that's what I was scared of because I was like, I like RZA. He ain't better than Method or uh Ghostface, but he should probably should be on this list to be
Yeah,
honest.
like I thought when I saw Red Man, I was like, we're gonna see the RZA.
And okay, now you got me thinking. I'm wondering why Cameron isn't on here. Why isn't yeah RZA, Cameron?
I think body of work, like as far as commercial success, is what got them.
Cameron killed it. Cameron was one of the best rappers. I mean, best selling rappers at
Yeah,
the time,
but yeah, I think it just didn't have enough though.
bro. Oh boy, like come
And
on,
again,
man.
he was at a time when the competition was stiff.
Yeah, because he to me he wasn't better than Jewels.
He was
I,
way
I
better.
I go Jewels and then Cameron and Dipset.
And then like commercial success, like Cameron was way bigger. And then
Commercial, I don't know, because Jewels had a bunch of songs with Lil Wayne. I think helped him out a lot. But
but that was
commercial,
like
Yeah.
mixtape
that
stuff.
was yeah, that was mixtape stuff. Yeah, commercial,
Yeah,
yeah, Jewels wasn't really
yeah.
like that.
And like, yeah, to me, Cameron should have been on this list. At least high 50. Like it could be late, but he was one of the few people that go head to head with 50, go to head with Jay-Z.
Yeah, like again,
Fat
his time period was
Fabulous probably. She's
I
like,
thought about I would have put Fabulous or maybe in like the 40s, but that's just like he's in my top five.
I was gonna
I
say,
would put Fabulous.
would you have put Fabulous over Rick Ross?
Me
Um,
personally, I would have.
no, I'm putting Rick earlier. But I think Rick should go earlier and then still Fabulous should be on there.
Okay.
But
And again, I think that this list took a lot into consideration rather than just rapping because Dr. Dre was on it
yeah, that's true. Like,
and
yeah,
Curtis Blow was on there.
absolutely.
And so
Uh,
I think that it looked at full body like influence and all that rather than just rapper.
because last person I could think of that I think should be on here is the game. I think the game was one of the best rappers ever. But he's just, he doesn't have he had a few duds in between, and then he just for some reason his fan base just isn't as big as it used to be.
And one of the things I appreciate 50 Cent for was putting the game on
Yeah,
because
100%.
most rappers would make sure that they were taken care of
Mm-hmm.
and not necessarily open the door for their people to have solo albums the way that 50 Cent did for the game.
Well,
Yeah,
he talks about that. Like he talks about no one knows the rest of D12, but everybody can name G Unit.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
facts. And Game was by far the most successful out of all the G
Oh, G
Unit
Unit
guys.
crew. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I agree.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um. Well, I'm curious to see what people think about the list.
Mm-hmm.
And were there any rappers on there that you think should have been on there, or was anybody too high? Definitely hit us up on social media and let us know.
Absolutely.
And with that being said, we're never duplicated.
Always appreciate it.
And forever melanated.